The Tecno Pova 7 Ultra is marketed as a gaming phone. But kahit na gaming phone siya, maganda pa rin yung camera performance niya. Tsaka yung video resolution is up to 4K. So, panalong-panalo. Pwede kang pumili sa colors na Geek White or Geek Black. They look pretty premium. As you can see, meron siyang transparent back. The design looks similar to the Nothing phone. Tapos meron din siyang glyph lights. This phone runs in Android 15 with HiOS UI. Meron siyang MediaTek Dimensity 8350 Ultimate. Isa sa mga the best chipset na makukuha mo ngayon. It supports 5G signal. Yung display niya is 6.67-inch AMOLED with 144Hz refresh rate at saka 1.5K resolution. That's 2800 by 1260 and protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 7i. For the dimension, meron tayong 160 by 75.2 by 8.9mm. It's a thicker gaming phone, pero okay pa rin naman hawakan. And it weighs 201 grams. Meron tayong dalawang rear cameras, 108MP wide lens, tsaka 8MP ultra wide with dual flash. Yung selfie cam naman is 13MP. Yung RAM option niya na available dito sa market natin is only 12GB minimum. Meron sana tong 8GB variant, but hindi ko siya nakikita dito sa mga stores natin. Possibly, binibenta sila sa ibang market. Meron din tong NFC, OTG, tsaka IR blaster. Meron to ng lahat ng sensors including the gyroscope na importante sa gaming. Yung battery naman is 6000 mAh with 70 watts ultra charging and 30 watts wireless charge with stereo speakers tuned by Dolby Atmos. Doon naman tayo sa design and build. The phone has rounded corners and matte finish, kaya maganda siya hawakan. Although nasa 8.9mm yung thickness niya, it's still comfortable to use. Mas makapal siya ng konti sa Infinix GT30 Pro kasi mas malaki yung battery nito ng 500 mAh. Yung status light feature naman, so once again, similar to Nothing phones, it lights up with notification, ringtone, and the light also adjusts with the countdown timer. It also reacts while charging or if you're starting a game. Nagiging functional yung feature, hindi siya gimmick. Pwede mo ring i-customize yung light effect niya. Na yung color ng lights niya is only white. Wala siyang RGB version and wala din siyang party mode. Yung pwede mo siyang i-stay on lang. For the AMOLED display naman, yung 6.67-inch 144Hz is a very good display. Mataas yung refresh rate, super immersive pag naglalaro. It's a flagship level of sharpness, brightness, even under the sunlight. Visible pa rin siya. It's perfect for gaming or watching content. Ang maganda rin dito, you can choose from 1.5K resolution, which is 1260 by 2800, or you can switch to 1080 by 2400 for better battery life. Naka-wideband L1 din siya, full HD streaming with Netflix, Disney+, HBO Max, and any other streaming apps. With viewing content online, hindi siya bitin. May mga budget phones na 720p lang yung resolution or even 480p. Hindi masyadong maganda tingnan. Dito, okay na okay. Meron na siyang pre-applied screen protector, maganda, glossy, na parang tempered glass. Isa pa sa maganda sa phone na to is yung customized theme niya. Meron siyang Vision Art theme. It's another inspiration coming from Nothing phone. So yung Vision Art, it's a mix of orange, black, silver, at saka white. Yung overall vibe ng phone mas gumaganda. Hindi lang siya sa physical design ng phone mismo, sa software din, customized din siya. Marami ka rin customization sa wallpaper niya. Meron siyang static wallpaper na magaganda and live wallpaper. It adds, immersiveness pag ginagamit mo yung phone. Pwede ka rin magpalit ng Vogue portraits. Gamitin mo yung selfie mo, lagyan mo ng magandang background, tapos gawin mong wallpaper. Meron din pala siyang PUBG theme. You could also choose to download them online. And meron din tong always on display. Yung totoong always on display na hindi siya nawawala. Or even yung energy saving mode. Nati-turn off siya after 5 seconds. Tapos, kailangan mo siyang itap para bumalik. Doon naman tayo sa gaming performance and game mode features. Dahil sa Dimensity 8350 Ultimate, meron tayong smooth performance in demanding games like Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Crystal of Atlan, Lord 9, Odin Valhalla, tsaka Raven 2. Yun yung mga mabibigat na games ngayon and may mga iba sa kanila na bago. And very demanding yung graphics. Makakuha tayo ng 50 to 60 FPS kahit na i-max out natin yung graphics niya. The best thing is, hindi rin siya masyadong nag-iinit. Nasa mga 45 degrees Celsius lang, yung pinakamataas. And bilang oras ka na naglalaro. Kung sa mga light games naman, like Honor of Kings, Mobile Legends, CODM, or PUBG, mas mababa yung makukuha mo. Mga 43 to 44 degrees Celsius siguro. Yes, mapifeel mo siya na warm to the touch. Ganun naman talaga yung malalakas yung chipset. Pwede kang mag-games from 100% to 0%. Okay na okay pa rin yung temps. Pwede ka rin magsuot ng case kung ayaw mo talagang ma-feel yung slight heat na meron yung phone pag naglalaro ka. Doon naman tayo sa game settings and FPS. The Povo 7 Ultra is partnered with PUBG Mobile, kaya meron kang 120 FPS unlock dito. It's a pretty smooth experience when it comes to PUBG Mobile. Sa CODM naman, meron kang 90 FPS for MP or BR mode. Wala pa siyang 120 FPS dito. Baka maglagay sila ng update in the future. Yung CODM partnered with Infinix naman yun. Yung 90 FPS with MP or VR mode, napaka-smooth na experience nun. Walang problema dun. Kung fan ka ng gyroscope, may enjoy ka dito kasi it has a very good gyroscope. Tsaka yung vapor chamber cooling niya is very effective, kaya nga hindi natin nare-reach yung mga 50 degrees Celsius o pataas when using our phone extensively. This one offers wireless charging pero wala siyang magnet on the phone itself. Pag nilagay mo tong mag case, so pwede ka nang maglagay ng magnetic cooler or yung magnetic power bank na kasama sa bundle. Yung Antutu V10 score nito is typical for the Dimensity 8350 Ultimate. So, 1.32M. Yung stability niya naman with the Extreme Wildlife Stress Test, abot siya ng 74%. It has a very decent performance kahit wala kang cooler. Makikita natin yun with our stable FPS, with the thermal performance. Yun yung overall gaming performance niya in benchmarking. Doon naman tayo sa game mode features. This phone has a game space where you can store your games. Hindi mo na makikita yung icons nila doon sa home screen. Meron kang voice changer, device monitoring for performance and signal strength, tsaka storage. Pag in-game ka na, you can swipe from the side for the game assistant to set performance mode like power saving, balance, or performance. Bibigyan ka niya ng more battery life or max out gaming performance. Meron ding screen recording, clear memory, enable esports mode to block notifications, alarms, and calls. You can disable gesture functions and enhance visuals with game filters. Mistouch prevention, eye care, and touch optimization. Napakadaming game features with Game Assistant. Samahan mo pa siya ng mabilis na touch response rate, very vibrant na AMOLED screen, tsaka yung ganda ng speakers niya. Hindi ka magsisisi sa gaming performance ng phone na to. I would highly recommend this phone if you like gaming. Napakaganda niya. Marami ring fans ng gaming phone ang nagtatanong kung maganda pa rin ba ang camera niya. Marami ding nangangamba na, ay, parang pangit ang camera niyan kasi gaming phone. Yung camera system niya is very decent. Meron siyang 4K 60fps video recording on the main camera, plus the selfie cam also has 4K 30fps. Yung ibang brands kahit na 30K na yung presyo, hindi sila nag-o-offer ng 4K 60fps and video recording, and the selfie cam also doesn't offer 4K. Dito, meron kang 4K na very clear naman, very decent yung quality. Totoong 4K video siya with a good stabilization. Although wala siyang nakalagay na OIS. For the specs, yung electronic stabilization on this phone is very good. That's both the rear camera and the selfie camera. Yung photos and videos niya are very sharp, nice color balance, and very decent yung camera performance for the price. Sometimes oversaturated, but it still looks good to my liking. Very minimal yung mga issues ko sa kanya. For a gaming phone, marami ka pa rin camera modes here. You can shoot slow motion, dual video, time-lapse, vlog, panorama, sky shot, super macro, super night shot, and pro mode. It also offers 0.6 ultra-wide. Kasi nga, meron siyang 8MP ultra-wide lens. Acceptable pa rin yung kuha ng ultra-wide niya. With battery and charging naman tayo. Once again, meron tayong 6,000 mAh battery that charges 0 to 100% in 55 minutes. This supports 70 watts ultra charge and 30 watts wireless charging. Meron siyang bundled na magnetic wireless power bank. It's not rated at 30 watts. So, possibly nasa 18 watts or 15 watts charging lang yung makukuha mo doon. Surprisingly, this phone also supports reverse wired and wireless charging. You can charge other phones or wireless device here. So, for connectivity naman and other features, yung 5G data speeds niya napakabilis. Sa bahay ko, umaabot siya ng mga 300 Mbps. Meron siyang IR blaster. Pwede mong kontrolin yung TV mo or aircon or other device. NFC for contactless payment. Yung dual speakers niya with Dolby Atmos delivers good quality in games and music. And also for streaming movies and shows. Dahil sa magandang tuning, okay na okay siya. Malakas din yung speakers niya. If you like haptics and vibration while gaming or using your phone, it's pretty okay. Dito rin ako isa sa na-impress with Tecno's software. Yung AI features niya. For a budget device, napakaganda ng mga AI features na makukuha mo. And surprisingly, they are very functional, kagaya ng AI voice assistant. It handles searches and functions on your phone using voice command or pwede ka rin mag-type, i-chat mo lang sa kanya. Meron tayo ng circle to search, text summarizer, voice translator, notification tools, and document analyzer. With this AI tools, mapapadali talaga yung searches mo. Meron din siyang writing assistant. You can save your notes with audio. Makakapag-generate ka ng art with your simple hand drawings. Wallpaper generator, gagamitin mo yung photos mo, i-enhance mo ng AI. Maganda yung mga results niya. Pwede mong i-download tsaka gawing wallpaper pagkatapos. The visual enhancer feature improves clarity and colors on low-quality videos from your streaming apps like YouTube, Netflix, and more. That is overall the features and review na masasabi ko for this phone. Overall, for the good gaming performance, decent build, solid display, and sound, for the price, I highly recommend this phone. Kung gusto mo ng gaming phone pero hindi rin siya bitin sa ibang features, you're getting a lot for your money, for sure. Kung gusto nyo rin tong bilhin, you can check my links on here. Thank you so much sa panonood and take care naman na. Bye-bye.